Hi, I'm Cole Krasny from Woodbridge, Virginia in the USA. This lesson is for week 2 of Introduction to Music Production at Coursera.org. I will perform and explain how to do important editing tasks in a DAW, including trimming, separating, crossfading, merging, cycling, zooming, naming, and coloring the tracks. I will demonstrate using a light version of Ableton Live.
To trim, simply take your mouse cursor and move it to either side of the track, the beginning or ending. Click and then drag the portion of track left or right. To separate, simply place an insert mark by clicking on the desired area of your track for which you'd like to separate, and then go to Edit and click Split. Or you can simply hit Ctrl E on Windows or Command E on Mac. Crossfading is a very important function that can help get rid of clicks or pops created from a track abruptly transitioning into another. To make a track crossfade with another on Ableton Live, go under the track name where the track can be folded and unfolded. Click on the device chooser window and click on Fades. You can then adjust the parameters of the fades by dragging the endpoints of the first track and the beginning points of the preceding track. You can quickly create fades by creating an insert mark between the two tracks and hitting Ctrl, Alt, F on Windows or Command, Alt, F on Mac. Merging or consolidating compiles all portions of the selected track together into one. It makes it easier to make large changes, like dragging and dropping large regions of a track. To merge on Ableton Live, select all of the region where you'd like to merge, right-click, and click on Consolidate. Before you consolidate, make sure that the track is perfect, because once you consolidate it, those tracks are permanently merged into one, what they consider to be a destructive edit. You can quickly consolidate the selected region by hitting Ctrl J on Windows or Command J on Mac. The grid is essential for lining up tracks with one another, but sometimes one might want to move a track just slightly, maybe if the recorded track was just a little off from the rest of the tracks because of latency. You can change the resolution of the grid or even turn on and off the grid. To change the resolution, right-click anywhere on the track display, and select one of the different options from the grid settings and click Off to turn it off. A much more productive way of bypassing the grid lock is by holding down Alt while dragging the clip on Windows and holding down the Command button while dragging the clip on Mac. To cycle one portion of your tracks so it loops itself over and over again, click on the Loop Switch button on the control bar and then designate the area where you want it to loop with the slider bar on the scrub area. You can adjust the punch in point and the punch out point by dragging both ends respectively, then hit play. To add a marker or locator, some call it, place an insert mark by clicking on the place where you'd like to add your marker, go above the first track name and click Set. It'll place a marker in the designated area. Right-click on the marker and select Rename to rename the marker. You can quickly rename things by hitting Ctrl R on Windows and Command R on Mac. To zoom in and out on a specified area, click on the area where you would like to zoom in and press the plus sign key on your keyboard or the minus sign button to zoom out. You can also freely zoom in and out by clicking and holding on the beat time ruler and dragging your mouse up or down. To rename a track, right-click on the track and click on Rename, or hit Ctrl R on Windows and Command R on Mac. Color. To change the color of a track, right-click on the track and select one of the different color patches displayed on the drop-down menu.